Hello guys, welcome back to another YouTube video with Tank Viewer today. Today we're doing, well, boys and girls, I'm glad you asked because today we're taking a look at the Warlord complete season information for World of Tanks console. That's right, another season coming out there, boys and girls. And I gotta say, this one looks like it's gonna be exciting for both World War II fans and Cold War fans. Not too much of a spoiler, but there's a new Cold War premium tank coming out for you boys and girls. And also a new World War II premium tank as well. So let's take a look at this information. But before we do get started, I want to let you guys know that if you want to take a look at this without my commentary, I will leave a link down below so that way you guys can take a look at this upcoming new season. So let's go ahead go right into it. So Warlord complete season information, claim premium tanks, commanders, gold, and blah 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 blah. And of course, stay 100 stages. When the season is going to begin, it's going to begin on April 1st, so 10:01 UTC time, and it will end on June 3rd at 8:59 UTC time. So, yeah, pretty nice there. That's well, a couple days away now. Hang on, let me check. April. Da, 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 da. So we got about 2 more days away. Sorry for that, boys and girls. But yeah, we got 2 more days away. So today will be the 29th, and tomorrow will be the 30th, and then the 31st, and then after that will be April 1st. So awesome. So let's look at the trailer just a little bit. I don't have the things on, but it looks pretty exciting for a lot of people. And right there, you do see a new premium tank already with the premium skin as well by completing another additional 20 more levels for the vehicle. And of course, we're getting looks at this vehicle. And yeah, that's right there. It's the new Cold War premium vehicle, which we'll get into more information about that vehicle here soon. April 1st to June 2nd, which is pretty nice. Command the battle, the front line, command the front line, free pass, which is, of course, level 100 free premium tank. It's the M46 Patent Korea Tier 8 American, a premium medium tank, which is a pretty nice tank with a 90 mil cannon. Pretty awesome. I guess I do like this little vehicle. It's not so little tank. And then the season pass, so we get at level 25 the Panzer Kampfwagen or Panzer IV Hydro, which is a tier 5 premium German medium tank. So yeah, one American, one German. Okay, and I gotta say this might be a cool little beast at tier 5. Once we get at level stage 75, we get the M40A2 Ram Panzer, which is a tier 8 German premium medium tank at stage 75. Forget what I said about the other one. The Patent Korea is actually stage uh, 100 as a free tank course, and the Panzer IV Hydro is a stage 25. But this is a German premium medium, which actually, to be honest, it's slash American German, because this is a American because this is a patent, but it's a German premium. So yeah, with a 90 mil cannon, I believe as well. So what's the level 100 reward? So it's probably gonna be a new premium tank, isn't it? Tank. Well, I'm glad you asked because there it is. Stage 100, the new Phalanx Tier 9 heavy tank, stage 100 reward. This is as it is twice the 9. This is going to be the newest Italian premium tier 9 heavy tank. I thought it was probably going to be a tier 10, but well, it's a tier 9. Even though on PC this is a tier 9 as well, you never know with World Tanks console switching things up on us, making things from being one tier to a tier 10. That's very simple and straightforward for what they do. But this thing does look like it's going to be pretty interesting. Though we're going to have to find out more about it. Of course, Belle Pez Hero Skin Stage 100 Award. Well, okay, that's the skin, but I don't believe it's at stage 100. You have to complete another additional 20 more rewards for this skin. And that is it for World War II. We are getting one more tank, and it is this big old beast. What's right? Impressive premium skin. It is the Object 490 Belechia. defensive era tank destroyer unlocked by purchasing the ultimate premium pass for about 6,000 gold, of course. And this has a double track. Not sure if it's going to have the double track mechanic or not, but definitely something to be looking forward for in this upcoming season. Plus, also completely buying the season as well. You get the skin by buying the season. So I'm gonna be saying this much. This vehicle, I have been hoping forward for this vehicle to come into the game, and it. I don't think it's going to have a fully traversable turn to because the rear is probably going to have like a that far of a gun arc, and the same with the other side. So it's not going to have a fully traversable turn, just like the Object Object 477A. Hopefully, this thing is not going to be as like overpowered and stuff. Hopefully, it's going to be well either balance or something. I know this is World Tanks, and saying balance is going to be like putting the crock pot on the kettle or whatever way you want to say it. But this thing looks pretty cool with also the hero skin by purchasing it as well with like the tracks and stuff like that all over the sandbags. And also you get this commander, a new commander looks like. Half Life Anderson, a 3D commander. Not sure if I really care about the commanders. Also, we got Ensk returning as well as a map. Cool. Awesome. And there's a few other features. I think another one. Let's see. Warlord War Chest, Team Health Bars, and servers selected added to the launcher. Okay. Not all bad. Coming soon. And boys and girls, let's introduce you to well, a Viking kind of themed area. So we're going to have some more Vikings, I believe. So we're going to have a special event, Valhalla, coming soon. So it's going to be Valhalla. So I'm guessing you're going to be able to get some unique premium tanks. And look at this Cold War Japanese tech tree coming soon. So let's go back a little bit. Let's go back to right here. And let's wait for it to go. Okay, so we see type something. I didn't get the name completely, but it looks like beginning of era 2, we got Type 74, Type 74E. I'm guessing maybe that's another model of Type 74. It's another Type 74. So we're going to have three models of the Type 74 at era 2, not era 3, but era 2. What about era 1? So it looks like we're going to be getting the STB1 and Type 61B, and that's all we've seen. Don't know what's the first one of it. Is for the blood. Yeah, there we go. So honestly, I think a lot of people is going to be happy about the Japanese Cold War tanks, even though we don't see what's the first tank to unlock them with. The Type 61 here, Type 61DB, right? Yeah, B is actually a Tier 9 tech tree vehicle in World War II, and the STB one here is a Tier 10 um, World War II vehicle as well. And then, of course, we got three models of the Type 74. Not sure what's going to be the three vehicles at Era 3. We're just going to wait and see until the Japanese Cold War tanks do come out. Um, and plus, also the other Era 1 tank. Not sure what you're going to have to use to unlock these vehicles until they give us more information about this. But that's probably going to be the most exciting spot. But for the season itself, I have to say, I want to show you the skin. This vehicle, this vehicle is probably going to be pretty excited. I am pretty much excited to see this vehicle in the game. Um, yeah, it's another Cold War premium at Era 3. Um, and yeah, without a fully traversable turn, I'm not sure how this vehicle is going to play out. How good the armor is going to be on it. But I believe this thing is also a 150 caliber gun at least. I could be wrong. Please correct me if I am wrong about that. Uh, but I am pretty excited for this vehicle entering World War Tanks console. And plus, you know what? I think between the Japanese tanks and this tank, I think those are the two things that I am more excited for. Um, Maybe the Valhalla could be pretty nice as well. because it looks like we're getting some unique new tanks within it. I did want to have subtitles on. So coming soon was the Valhalla. So this looks like a German premium tank. It looks like if I it Smith, correct me if I'm wrong about this, but that looks like the German Switzbahn type of tank. Like it's supposed to be a Switzbahn, but it's in the German lineup. I forgot the name of it, but that's what it kind of looks like. Now, please correct me if I'm wrong about that. But yeah, that could be World War II Tier 8 premium German uh, medium, or not medium, tank destroyer. I could be wrong about that, but this thing right here as well, not sure what this is supposed to be. I haven't seen this vehicle on PC, so it could be a new vehicle. It could be a mercenary vehicle. All I know, I don't know. I haven't like the turn is not the concept 1B, so it's not concept 1B because the hull, but then the hull looks like the Swiss 1K tank with the pike nose. So yeah, I'm not real sure about that. This right here looks like a UDES with its hull, but the turret, I don't know. Like this tank, I have no clue. And this is, of course, a email or yeah, email series of which leads into the coin bond. So this is a Swedish vehicle, but this vehicle and that so the vehicles this one I think, like I said, I think it's a German premium tank destroyer. Let's wait for it. I said I think this is the one that's going to have the different suspension where it can go forward a little bit and use that gun depression at full maximum, and the gun is not just stabilized into the hull now either as like S tank would. So, but I could be wrong. This could be a completely different tank, but it looks like the one just with a little bit of bibs and bobs all over it. And then this tank, I don't know what this is. Honestly, I mean, it could be a Cold War premium, but it doesn't look like anything like another Cold War premium. It doesn't even look like the K tank, which is um the Western Alliance premium Air 2 tank. So this might be a new vehicle with a skin. Then we got this vehicle, which looks like a Swedish, I believe in Swedish Hall, and maybe a Swedish turret as well. It could be one of the UDESs. Um, yeah. And then we of course got this vehicle right here, so that could be either a Quanvon or an email two or something like that. So with the pike nose, it could be Quanvon. Tell me about it. But yeah, couple new tanks there, but I'm not too excited for all of these Valhalla tanks. Like I said, I'm more excited for the Japanese and where is it? This vehicle right here. So yeah, that's basically it of well, not s- no, that's not it of the video, but that is it of the video by watching it here. So reward highlights in season pass information, free reward season pass reward, and ultimate premium pass as well. And of course, right here's what we get to see of what we get. Whole bunch of exciting stuff. Of course, some war chest. This is the ultimate premium pass over here. All of that cool stuff. But let's see down here. Award awards every few stages, including silver, gold, boosters, days of premium time account, and more. Vicantrex, I'm probably butchering that name so badly here. But yeah, Vicantrex 2D standard commander, one extra skill slot at stage 75. And then, of course, the American Tier 8 Premium Medium Tank, the M46 Patent Korea, upon completing stage 100, and reward season medal upon completing stage 100, which, every time you complete season anymore, you get a medal. So, yeah. And, of course, this is automatically available for free for all players. So, this is if you're deciding to play the season as a free to play player. There you go. It looks like you get about 400 gold as a free-to-play player. So yeah, let's look at the Premium Pass award. All awards for the Freeable Pass and additional awards at every stage. This is the War Room Independation and inspect and I'm probably butchering that name so badly. Voucher, it's a voucher, whatever. At stage 7, then of course we get the Panzer 4 Hydro medium tank at stage 25, which is a tier 5 premium. Warthog album voucher at stage 43. Soldier Soldiers 2000 camouflage voucher at stage 46. Scorpion Shield emblem voucher at stage 53. Aim Assist emblem voucher at stage 63. Double Demon emblem voucher at stage 71. And of course, the Tier 8 premium pattern, German pattern, Rampanzer at stage 75. Warlord season emblem voucher at stage 83. Bark Emblem Voucher at stage 98, and of course the new Italian Tier 9 Premium Felixi, I'm probably butchering that name again pretty badly, Heavy Tank at stage 100, and of course enough gold to cover the next 2,000 gold season pass. So if you decide to spend 2,000 gold, you'll get that back, like always, for every season to spend it on the next upcoming season if you don't want to buy the Ultimate Premium Pass. Of course, available gold. Next one, it will be the Ultimate Pre Pass. By completely buying this, you'll be getting both free rewards and season pass awards. A 25 skip tier, of course, the Object 490 Belika, Era 3 Premium Eastern Alliance Tank Destroyer, and of course, you get on by purchase. Then we also get the Pritzkyok. I'm probably butchering that name again pretty badly. The skin for the Object 490 at purchase. Sorry for that, guys. Then we got Half Life. I don't know, Androson 3D Hero Commander by purchasing it as well, which will cost you 6,000 gold. Now, there is another way of doing this, and I still wouldn't recommend this because if you do it this way as well, you're still spending about 6,000 gold within the game. If you decide to, buy the premium pass first, and then you decide you want to get this new premium vehicle, the new object, if maybe you don't really care about the commander and the skin, but you care about the object, you can pay additional 4,000 gold. It will give you 25 skip tier, and depending on where you're at in the season. Yeah, you will get that 25 skip tier and stuff like that. But why would I not recommend that? Is because if you add together the amount of gold, you might as well just buy 6,000 gold, about $29, about $30, to actually get the gold that you need to buy the ultimate premium pass. Where this, if you decide to do it this way, that's about $14, $15, depending on where you live at. You know, $15 for 2,000 gold, and then you decide to buy for the 4,000 gold. That's about, mm, I believe, about like $30 or so. Let me look real quick for you guys to completely find out how much that really is for you guys. Oh boy, don't have my PlayStation on here, so trying to use the app, and the app needs updated or signed in. Actually, not updated. But let's see. Let me look at the PlayStation here on the PlayStation. Let me get my PlayStation started, boys and girls. Just give me a few minutes, okay? But yeah, definitely. Well, I just would recommend going for it if you really, really want all of this. Oh boy. Well, I'm sorry if you get my PlayStation. Yeah. That is. There we go. We turn that off. Um. So let me go ahead and check this out. So if you decide to go ahead and do this in a completely different way, I'm sorry if you didn't see my mouse a second. So you decide to go for, I don't know, buying this and then going ahead and buying this with 4,000 gold because it's going to tell you this. It probably won't tell you right away, but it is going to tell you this. So if you decide to buy 2,000 gold for World Tanks Console, that's about $14.99. Also, take opinions on where you live at. It might be cheaper, it might be more. I don't know for everybody, but it is a very cheap way to buy it. But if you decide to buy the 4,000 gold, yeah, you're left with buying. Well, you could go ahead and buy the $14.99 again, and then also buy the 6,099 gold. Why? Well, the $6 will give you 1,250 gold, where the $14 one will give you 3,000 gold. So it'll be about roughly 4,000. But in a way, I wouldn't say do that. I would say just go ahead, wait till you get the money and buy this, because it'll be $29 to buy this instead of doing it the other way. So yeah, that's my recommendation. But you could do whatever you want to do with your money there, guys. It's your money. Do what you want. There's nothing I can tell you what to do with your money and stuff. But yeah, sorry if you didn't see the mouse. But let's keep on going forward down. So the vouchers, Warlord season, cosmetics and medals. This is the war room and whatever the heck you want to call that. This is the War Room. Okay. Warthog album. Soldier 2000's Camouflage. Scorpion Shield album. Aim Assist album. Double Diamond album. Warlord Season album. Dark album. And Bark album, not Dark. Where am I getting dark at? And then Warlord Season Metal album. So yeah, that's pretty cool. That looks pretty nice. And then of course, note you can also acquire a regular season pass and later upgrades to an ultimate season pass. Simply head to the in-game store and use the upgrade to ultimate options available for 4,000 gold. See right there, it's telling you for 4,000 gold, which they don't sell 4,000 gold. So that's why I said go ahead, just buy the ultimate premium pass if you really want it. If you don't want it, you don't think all the goodies in this is that great, just go for the regular premium pass. Or if you're that free to play player, just go for free. Um, yeah, it's pretty simple and straightforward. But do whatever you want to do. It's your money. I'm just giving you guys a recommendation of what you should do if you don't want to spend a lot of money in World Tanks Console. But what about down here? What's this all about? Completing stage 100, you will receive a 25% vehicle XP bonus on every multiplayer battle for the rest of the season. And also by completing 18 additional stages, earn 90 additional points after stage 100. Receive a 25% commander XP bonus on every multiplayer battle for the rest of the season. The next one is complete 24 additional stages, earning 120 additional points after stage 100, receiving a 25% silver bonus on every multiplayer battle for the rest of the season. So this is pretty good if you're deciding to either grind some credits with some premium tanks if you complete the season and stuff, or if you're deciding to grind a tech tree line out, or just get some vehicle XP, or yeah, vehicle XP and commander XP. Uh, so it'd be good for grinding a tech tree vehicle that you have been having your eyes set on, or grinding XP for your commander, or even just playing a premium tank for silver. Which you could actually do this with also the commander one, because commanders do gain XP with premium tanks. So yeah, if you're deciding to train up a crew for maybe I don't know your new Italian tier 9 heavy tank, going to be pretty interesting how to see this thing to be in the World Tanks console. So Warlord starter pack. Of course, this is like the starter pack for everyone that I believe if you have PS Plus, maybe no, it's completely free for everyone. But you'll get 3 days of premium time count, 2 times silver boosters, 5 of these, 3 times vehicle XP boosters, and 4 times commander XP boosters, which really helps you out, especially with the premium time and you have all these boosters active. Yeah, you're going to be getting some good amount of credits. Vehicle XP if you're grinding a tank, or if you're trying to give a commander some more XP as well. See, seasoned vehicles, of course, we'll look at them. We got the American Tier 8 Premium 46 Patent Korea, which if you were the owner tank, you'll be earning about 3,480,000 credits. If you already have the Panzer Hydro, which is the Tier 5 Premium German Medium, you will be earning 1 million credits. And if you already have the M48A2 Ram Panzer, which is a German Tier 8 Premium Medium, you'll be earning about 3 million credits out of it. So let's look at them real quick. About Let's look at the first one. The M46 patent Korea, which is of course tier 8. I don't think this gets a matchmaking. Nope, it does not get the provincial matchmaker. So this season you're not going to be as lucky like last season. But normally this thing will cost you 8,700 gold. Silver earning rate is 158. XP earning rate is 115. Free XP rate is 5. Crew XP rate is 100. The vehicle gets about 221 pen, 268 pen with its premium round, and 45 with its HE. Damage is 244 both its standard and premium rounds, and 320 with its HE. Hit points you get 1,450, and about the gun. So the rate of fire is 9.23 rounds per minute. We already talked about the damage, all of that. Damage per minute is 2,215 round HP per minute. Let's see what kind of ammunition does this thing carry. Shell types is AP, APCR, and HE. Reload time is 6.5 seconds. Aim time is 2.2 seconds. Max ammunition you can carry is about 70 rounds. Accuracy is 0.34. And accuracy during turn rotation is 1.09. And depression is 10. Elevation is 20. So, is this vehicle would be worth it? Some way, yes. It can help you train up your American medium tank crew. It's a patent model tank. Yes, it plays up to tier 10. So the versus matchmaking it does get, but it does get a 90 mil gun, which could feel pretty good, I have to say. So let's talk about the next vehicle, the Panzer IV Hydro or Hydrostat. This is a medium tank, of course, tier 5. Of course, it plays up to tier 6 because it is a premium tank. Actually, what? Tier 5, tier 6. So, actually, the season might be just a little bit generous with you guys. So, this vehicle is going to be getting a provincial matchmaking, which I've already covered this in my previous two other vehicle tank reviews of the Type 59 and 112 of the Chinese Tier 8 premiums. So, what this means is that this vehicle, yes, it's a Tier 5, but only going up to one tier where it's going to see. So, this would be a 100% something to keep if you really want to keep it. This for a few reasons: the parental matchmaking, and also it's a premium vehicle, so it'll gain you credits even if you don't like playing World War II. How much does it cost though? Normally, 2,500 gold. Silver earning rate is 140. XP earning rate is 140. Free XP rate is 5. Crew XP rate is 100. Standard pen is 110. Premium pen is 158. HE pen is 38. Damage is 110 for both its standard and AP pen, or standard AP and premium round pen. I mean, damage, not pen. Uh, Damage for its HE is at 175 and gets about 820 HP. So this thing gets a 7.5 centimeter gun, or 7.5 75 caliber gun. The rate of fire is 13.95 rounds per minute. Damage per minute is 1,534. And its shell type is AP, APCR, HE. Reload time is 4.3 seconds. Aim time is 2. Max ammunition is 87 rounds. Accuracy is 0.39. Accuracy during turn rotation is 2.75. Depression is 10 and elevation is 20. And yeah, I would definitely say keep this one, definitely. Even if you don't want the patent, just go ahead and keep the hydro. Because this is the reason why I say keep any premium tank you own, because you never know if wargaming is going to do this to you. So yeah. But let's look at the Ram Panzer, which is a Tier A premium German medium tank, which plays up to Tier 10 because it does not get preferential matchmaking. How much does this vehicle cost? Well, 7,500. Silver earning rate is 150. XP earning rate is 115. Free XP rate is 5. Crew XP rate is 100. And with its standard pen, with its standard ammunition, is 212. With the premium ammunition is 259, and HE is 45. Damage is 280 for both its premium and standard ammunition, and 370 for its HE. It gets 1,458 hit points. And of course, this gets a 99 centimeter, which I believe is like a 90 mil gun. Rate of fire is 6.9 rounds per minute. It gets, let's see, AP, APCR, HE. Reload time is 8.7 seconds. Aim time is 2.3. Max ammunition carry is 64 rounds. Accuracy is 0.38. Accuracy during turn rotation is 1.38. Depression is 9, which, it's American. Technically, it's American, so that's why it gets this nice gun depression. Just like the, what was it? The Lezard M4A5 Sherman, and I believe not last season, of course not. I forget which season was it. I believe it was the Halloween season. It was a Russian Sherman. Technically, these vehicles are American, so that's why they get this nice gun depression. So if you like playing Germans, but maybe you want spin up your taste a little bit with American, but you also want to play the German, this thing would be good for you. Gun elevation is 19. So yeah, pretty overall, another really nice thing to have. Yes, it does get a weak spot on top, but the turn armor, I gotta say, when it's top tiered, it does feel pretty good. The gun feels pretty good too. That's only in my opinion, and I believe that this also acts like space armor. So if someone's trying to aim for your little prey, it's gonna be really hard for them to do that. So yeah, let's go back. And let's keep on going to this season. So let's look at the new boys in town. The Felica, which I'm probably butchering that name so badly. World War II, Italian Tier 9 heavy tank, hold down tactics. So this vehicle apparently is going to be having a hold down tactics and stuff like that. So let's look at some of the stats. So because this is a Tier 9 vehicle, it's going to play up to Tier 10. Tank XP bonus is 5. Hit points is 1,850. Engine power is 900. Power to weight ratio is 15. Speed limit is 45 miles per hour. Reverse speed is 15 miles per hour in reverse. So not the quickest in reverse, but all right. Hold reverse speed is 30 seconds. Current reverse speed is 30 seconds. Gun depression is 8. Ooh, that's pretty nice. Gun elevation is 20. Pen for standard standard ammunition is 256, and premium rounds gets 310. HE gets 63. Damage is 480 for both its standard and premium rounds, and 600 for HE. Aim time is 2.5 seconds. Accuracy is 0.42. Rate of fire is 4.38 rounds per minute. Reload time is 13.7. Damage per minute is 2,102. Max ammunition capability is 40 rounds. You get APCR, heat, and HE. And view range is 380. Finger range is 745. So overall, doesn't seem that bad in my opinion. Of course, you get heat for yes, your premium round. So okay, that's not that bad overall. But let's look at the view of the vehicle. So it looks pretty nice. Looks like if you're probably using that full gun depression over the front of the tank, it's probably 9 degrees over the front. The frontal hull right here is probably going to be pretty good, but the front of the turret does look like it's going to be somewhat on the weak side, maybe depending. Um, I'm guessing some of the more larger caliber guns at tier 10 will probably definitely go right through your frontal turret because this is not really sloped too much. I don't know yet. Um, just going on by what console does. Can't really say what it's going to be like because console likes to either nerf or buff vehicles when they come over. So gonna be excited to see how this vehicle performs on console. And yeah, it looks like it's gonna be a nice big juicy target from the side. So all right, not that bad. Where's the armor? Okay, so the armor looks like it's gonna be very much red, even these cheeks. But I bet if you turn the turn just a little bit, these will not be red. It'll probably be very bunch of weak spots. But it does look like it does have a weak spot on top of the turn, which is the one of the Capoas on top. So we're just gonna wait and see how the turn armor is going to react towards some of these tier 10s, like the Jaegerbrus, the Death Star, the Ship Barn, the Roost Rest as well. Don't forget about that, and also don't forget about the Storm Tiger. Big guns like those that hits very hard and has a lot of pen. We're just gonna wait and see if this vehicle is going to play against those, if it's gonna be any good as a bottom tier vehicle or what. But yeah, that is the new Italian tier 10, not tier 10, tier 9 premium heavy tank. So yeah, and it looks like we get a, a voucher, or is that part? No, that's actually the skin. So yeah, well here's the skin, the Velocity with Bella Pisa skin. Um, that looks pretty nice skin though, to be really honest. And of course, by getting the skin, you'll need to complete 20 more additional stages to get the skin for free. If you don't decide to grind the 20 more additional stages, you will not get the skin for free. You will probably have to buy the skin, but yeah. Next vehicle is probably the vehicle that you all probably either wanting, or maybe if you're more into World War II, this is the vehicle you are running. But if you're a Cold War player, this is probably a vehicle you're wanting. The Object 490 Beleka, which I'm probably butchering that name so badly here. Cold War, Eastern Alliance, Era 3, Tank Destroyer, Siege mode, which has a siege mode. Okay, and it does get a 152 caliber gun, so I was right about that. It does get a 150 size caliber. That's why I said, but I think it was Zachary. Okay. So let's look at some of the stats for the vehicle. So of course it's there three. Tank XP bonus 10%. Silver bonus is 50%. Commander XP bonus is 25. Hit points is 3,900. Engine power is 1,000 horsepower. Wow. Power to weight ratio is 18.53. Speed limit is drive mode is 80. Seek mode is 30. Okay. Reverse speed is drive mode is 80. Speed Sieg mode is 30 again. So it gets that unique uh ability to drive a little bit different. Halt reverse speed is 28 seconds. Current reverse speed is 36 seconds. Current the limit of how far your turns is 120 out of 120 for both, left and right. So it doesn't get a fully traversable turn. Where were we? Penetration is 900 and 180. Wow. So I'm guessing maybe APFSDS and of course HE. Damage is 760 with 980. Aim time with drive mode is 2.4. Sig mode is 2.3. Accuracy, dry mode is 0.33 and sig mode is 0 0.3. Rate of fire is 4.62 rounds per minute. Reload time is 13 seconds. Damage per minute is 3,511. Max ammunition is 45 rounds. Show, which of course your ammunition is, your first one is APFSDS and of course HE. So anyone gets 2 rounds, just like the Object 490. Object 477, did I said 7 3 times? Object 477A, Object 292, oh, right, and Leclerc, and also Leopard 2 KWS3 all get 2 different types of ammunition. There is so many freaking objects there, guys, in this game, so it's kind of hard to remember all their names, but yeah. Gun depression, drive mode is 10, sig mode is 14, which is Russian, so we expect. Gun elevation, drive mode is 10, sig mode is 14, view range is 505, and signal range is 670. So, yeah, it's Russian, so it doesn't get the best gun depression, but I bet if you know how to play your Russian tanks, especially the Object 477A, you're probably going to really recognize this vehicle. Because the Object 477A also doesn't have a fully traversable turret. But unlike that vehicle, this one has a more bigger booty. So if you decide to track it, if these tracks don't work like the upcoming American Yo tanks, which I'm pretty excited to see about those vehicles. Um, yeah, not sure how this is going to play out, but if I track them and if they use their repair kit, even if they use a premium repair kit, they still have a cooldown and you could get to the rear as long as they have no support. So yeah, that's gonna be something to look at. But let's look at the vehicle. Like I said, it does have a big booty and the front doesn't look like it's that big of a target. The turret looks like it's gonna be a somewhat smaller target from the front, but if they start pulling out even more and give their sides, yeah, it's gonna be a pretty large target. And if you're aiming in the back of it, there's nothing really this thing can do. So if you're right in the back of this vehicle, yeah, big old juicy engine deck, which we're lucky we have no artillery in Cold War. So yeah, sorry for that, guys. Um, got a little bit of a cough there. I might actually try to cut that out of the video. Maybe we'll see if I remember it. But yeah, large target. Armor, okay, the turret looks like it's gonna have pretty good armor at the cheeks of where the gun mount sits, and how the hull resits as well. I'm guessing the front right here is probably gonna be pretty bouncy. The lower plate can't really tell. It looks like there's gonna be a lot of space armor. Of course, there's gonna be a lot of space armor on the vehicle. And it looks like there's some space armor back here with also looks like that little machine gun port's gonna be a weak spot. So yeah, you really might want to sit somewhere where this vehicle could just aim right and hope no one hits this little weak spot right here. Because I don't think this up here is going to be much of a weak spot. So, because I guess we're just going to find out and see how this vehicle is going to perform in the battlefield when it comes. Of course, by purchasing it, you'll get the cool looking premium skin for the vehicle as well. So, if you decide to penny up 6,000 gold, you'll get the tank and also the skin for the vehicle. Then Season Commander, of course, we get this guy, which is Cruise Stage 75. Viken Garnet. I'm probably butchering his name so badly to the commander. And then we get a 3D commander, Halev Life Anderson, which is also comes with a 3% commander XP bonus. Or wait, comes with three open skill slots and a 3 3% commander XP bonus. Oof, okay. So basically saying he's a premium commander. And then to the strongest, or I should say, season buyout, which I wouldn't recommend doing at all, not even once. Simply because like that's very expensive. But again, you do whatever you want to do with your money. I just wouldn't recommend doing that unless you know you can't complete the season. Maybe try to play the season a little bit, get as far as you can, and then maybe if you can't complete the season, then maybe buy the season out. But I just wouldn't recommend buying the season down outright at day one and stuff like that. But yeah, that's the season. And I don't know what you guys are more excited for. Are you excited for this new object for Cold War? If you're a Cold War player, or maybe you're a player that likes both Cold War and World War II, or are you more excited for this new Italian Tier 9 premium heavy tank coming out in this season? Or are you more excited for the upcoming Japanese tanks coming to Cold War as well? Which one are you more excited for? And like also say, always say about these types of videos there, guys, if you do want to check this out without my commentary, I will leave a link down below so that way you guys can check this out as well without my commentary. But I'm pretty excited for the Japanese tanks, and I gotta say, I'm kind of pretty excited for the two new premium tanks in the season too, a Tier 9 premium and also a Era 3 premium. Yeah, pretty excited for both. Can't wait to see how they both are going to perform in the battlefield. But also expect some tank reviews coming out as well this season. Maybe 2 tank reviews coming out early for the season before it happens. Not sure if I'm going to get that done before the season does come out. But yeah, expecting a couple of more tank reviews. I'm more excited to play the two new tanks, but yeah, keep an eye on the channel. I'll be bringing out some more tank reviews for you guys for this season. No tanks, like last season, no tanks as well. But yeah, I think that is going to be it for the season. Like I said, which vehicle are you excited for? Are you excited for both of the two new premiums, or are you excited for the tier 9 Italian, or are you more excited for the Object Era 2 Eastern Alliance premium, or are you more excited for the upcoming Japanese tank line that's coming in this season? Please let me know down below in the comments which one are you more excited for and stuff like that. Or are you like you don't care about any of these types of vehicles within the season or the Japanese Cold War tanks? Let me know what are you more excited for or not excited for, and which one are you more wanting to do playthrough as well. But yeah, that is gonna be it for this one there, guys. And like I said, let me know down below in the comments. I want to know what you guys think about this. But that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys really did enjoy it. If you guys did, please leave a like on this video. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you guys want to. And like always, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye for now.